You've tried everything. Special diets, gut healing supplements, medications, endless therapies, and yet your child is still struggling. Digestive issues that won't go away, anxiety that keeps them and you up at night, focus and behavioral challenges that make everyday life a battle. It's not your fault. You've done everything right. But there's a critical piece of the puzzle that nearly every doctor, even natural and holistic ones, continue to overlook. Right now, we're living in a massive pediatric health crisis. Autism now affects 1 in 31 children, and over 1 million new ADHD diagnoses were added in just the last few years. But here's what no one is talking about. Behind so many of these skyrocketing struggles is a single, powerful, often ignored nerve, the vagus nerve. And when this master nerve pathway is stuck in stress mode and not functioning properly, it throws the entire nervous system and your child's health into chaos. Who is this specifically made for? What am I even here talking about? That's what this video is all about. It's made for parents who have exhausted, overwhelmed, and out of options. Parents who've gone down every rabbit hole, searched every blog, tried every diet and detox, and still haven't found answers that actually lead to healing. In this video, you will learn exactly how the vagus nerve works as the body's master controller, how stress, birth trauma, and subluxation shut it down, and how neurologically focused chiropractic care can safely and naturally restore its function without drugs or invasive interventions. This video is for exhausted, frustrated parents who have gone down endless rabbit holes trying to help their child with chronic health, behavioral, or developmental issues, but haven't found lasting solutions despite trying conventional medicine, natural remedies, or sometimes both. I'm going to reveal how the vagus nerve, the body's master controller, impacts nearly every aspect of your child's health, why it may be dysfunctional, and most importantly, how neurologically focused care can restore its proper function without drugs or invasive procedures. You'll learn why addressing this missing link could be the breakthrough you've been searching for while other approaches have failed. The statistics surrounding children's health today are truly alarming. Beyond the 1 in 3 autism rate, chronic health conditions now affect approximately 40% of children in the United States, according to the CDC. What we're seeing clinically is a generation of children whose nervous systems are chronically stuck in fight or flight mode. Their bodies are in this constant state of stress response, which severely impacts the function of the vagus nerve, the primary pathway for the parasympathetic, rest, digest, and heal nervous system. When this critical nerve doesn't function properly, it creates a cascade and a perfect storm effect throughout the entire body, from compromised digestion, immune function, to difficulties with emotional and behavioral regulation. What frustrates parents the most is realizing that conventional doctors rarely even look at vagus nerve function. Instead, they hand out a different prescription for every symptom, every condition, never truly addressing the root cause that ties them all together. First, let's understand what the vagus nerve actually is. The vagus nerve is the longest, most complex, and most important of the 12 cranial nerves, extending from the brainstem through the neck into the chest and abdomen, connecting your child's brain to vital organs, including the heart, the lungs, the liver, digestive system, immune system, and so much more. It's the main component of the parasympathetic nervous system, often called rest, regulate, and digest system, which counterbalances the sympathetic, also known as the fight or flight system, that many children today get stuck in. Now, let's talk about how the vagus nerve dysfunction impacts your child's health. Because the vagus nerve is such a key component of nervous system regulation and the nervous system controls and coordinates every other system of the body, vagus nerve dysfunction can lead to multiple problems. First, impaired digestive motility, disrupted gut function, indigestion, constipation, and countless other gut issues, including wreaking havoc on the gut-brain connection. Number 2, suppression of the immune system and an inability to control and regulate inflammation throughout the body. When inflammation runs unchecked, it contributes to all sorts of chronic health challenges. Number 3, social and emotional and behavioral well-being is also very much controlled and regulated by the vagus nerve. Meaning, when it's disrupted, dysfunctional, behavioral problems, anxiety, and other mental emotional disorders can set in. Through its impact on the heart rate variability, respiratory patterns, vagus nerve dysfunction can affect your child's ability to calm themselves and to regulate their response to stress, manifesting as anxiety, panic attacks, or emotional outbursts. Now let's dive into the perfect storm and how that creates vagus nerve dysfunction in children. Vagus nerve problems often begin during pregnancy when maternal stress hormones cross the placenta and affect the developing nervous system. suppressing and altering the development of the vagus nerve and parasympathetic nervous system before the child is even born. Birth interventions like C-sections, forceps delivery, and vacuum extraction can create physical trauma to the delicate upper neck and brainstem regions where the vagus nerve originates, directly impacting its function. Early childhood stressors can also affect it, including antibiotics, environmental toxins, emotional trauma, and even excessive screen time can compound these effects, overwhelming the developing nervous system and further compromise vagus nerve function. When these factors combine, they create neurological dysfunction and subluxation in the upper neck and brainstem regions, disrupting the critical communication between the brain, vagus nerve, and the rest of the body. Lastly, how we find and measure vagus nerve function with insight scans. At New Ridge Chiropractic, we use advanced insight neurological scanning technology to objectively assess your child's nervous system function, including vagus nerve activity. These non-invasive scans measure nervous system dysfunction, where we have stuck stress, and what that stress is causing. With this objective data, we can identify specific patterns of vagus nerve dysfunction in your child and create a personalized care plan designed to restore proper function. If your child is stuck in stress mode, struggling with focus, digestion, sleep, sensory issues, behavioral or emotional regulation challenges, or anything else you can't find the key to, it's time to stop guessing and time to start testing. Our neurological insight scanning technology can show exactly how well their vagus nerve is functioning and whether their nervous system is in balance, or stuck in fight or flight and totally out of balance. Click the link in our bio to learn more, and if you're ready to schedule your child's nervous system evaluation today and finally get the answers that lead to real health.